The Christmas tree is finally up and finished. It is an artificial one which I assembled near the beginning of the month, so that we could enjoy the lights at the earliest opportunity. At the weekend it was furnished with all the sparkly decorations, swathed in multi-coloured tinsel, and an almost antique angel set on the top, singing from a carol sheet. The last to go on are the plastic icicles hanging from the tips of the branches, which catch the light and trap it within the blobby, drippy and twisted shapes. A perfect way to multiply up the light from the little pine cone shaped bulbs. Any plans for simplification and ease of clearing away after Christmas went out of the window, and now our tree is completely smothered in shiny baubles and ornaments. It has the maximum amount possible of little treasures hidden all over it, and yes, even round the back, and an uncountable quantity of glints and sparkles, twinkling with each slight movement of air as someone walks past. Justice has been done to the season, and it is clearly the best tree in town. On Friday morning we went to Erith, which is a suburb of London, on the River Thames near Dartford. Our destination was the Christmas Tree Festival at Christ Church, Erith, which promised around 80 lit and decorated trees in the church itself. As we approached the church, we heard music coming from the grounds, mostly popular Christmas songs. It was early on the first of the 3 days of the festival, so there were very few people around. On entering the doorway, the recorded music changed to carols being sung by choirs. Our first glimpse of a few trees in the entrance lobby was quite exciting, as we knew we were about to see a lot more on turning the corner. We were not disappointed as our eyes took in the delightful sight of a forest of Christmas trees, all lighted and decorated, one tree in every second or third row, sitting on the wooden pews. With quite a few rows and aisles, the trees were spaced out sufficiently, with plenty of room to inspect each one. Yet from some angles the trees merged into long rows of lights. The trees were entered into the festival by various local groups, clubs, businesses and families. The majority of the decorations were handmade, with sheep, angels, hearts, stars, bells and robins, each tree on their chosen theme. My favourite was one populated by fluffy cotton wool sheep, with printed cut-out sheep faces stuck on, most appropriate for the celebration of the birth of Jesus, who was first visited by shepherds, and who is now chief shepherd of his own flock. Some of the trees were dedicated in memory of loved ones, with pictures and favourite objects, all created and placed lovingly and carefully. I think I could have spent many more hours in there, inspecting every decoration. Many people of all ages had spent endless creative and satisfying hours doing the colouring, cutting and sticking. The result was that the trees were individual, unique, interesting, appealing and engaging, proof of the enthusiasm and excitement that had gone into producing the artwork, something that cannot be found in shop-bought decorations, however lovely and sparkling. It reminded me of school days, when Christmas not only arrived, but it was helped to arrive by our creative endeavours, so that we became part of Christmas by our activities, and not just passive recipients. One tree had both an angel and a reindeer on it in close proximity, and I thought that we have here a possible clash between cast members of two different Christmas narratives. However, I am confident that the angel, in keeping with his role as messenger, has told the reindeer that when he is finished playing at being Rudolph, he is welcome to take his place in the stable scene at the front of the church, where Mary, Joseph, kings, shepherds and animals are kneeling beside the baby in the crib. Even our favourite Christmas card bird, the robin, was perched on the stable roof, so that he would have a place in the real Christmas events as well.